Hi. Hi, my name is Kyrox7. Welcome to the Disorderly Podcast. Today's topic is farting in public.
No,
I'm just kidding. Today's topic is weird things that has happened in public. Today is the second episode. We did one episode so far. Today's the second one. And we're going to be talking about weird things that happen in public. But thank you for being here tonight. And I'm here with my lovely co-host, DogOwner, and my other lovely co-host, Angel, and my co-host, Pixel.
Hi, friend.
I co-host the co-host.
Doesn't deserve the lovely?
No, he's lovely.
It makes me
But how's your week, man? How's everybody's week going?
good.
Hello.
Just
Good.
Yeah, 2 FPS, man. My camera's fucked. Absolutely fucked. Are we not supposed to cuss? So is children watching this thing?
And I was like, oh no, he cussed.
Why?
Why the fuck did I have that reaction?
This podcast has extra cussing.
Well, it's disorderly.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can't help it. The Angel's watching my camera through Discord Willie, and I couldn't turn on and off my settings. I'm like, whatever, it's disorderly. Let's run with it.
Yeah, just go with it.
Whenever I just so everybody knows, whenever I start whenever I boot up my stream PC, I always have to mess with the settings, and it takes a long time for me to do that to make me look as good and handsome as everybody knows me as. But this is like, I don't got makeup. I didn't put on my war paint today. All right, our internet just
war
went down.
paint.
I love how like I'm running everything and everything is fine, and this thing's like, I can't work. You guys are lagging.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nice. I like Angel repping the brand logos. I like those blankets in the background.
Let's go.
I can't wait to see you wear one of those, and absolutely repping the
There's
G.
a kitty cat back there too.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to run through real quick and just give a how was everybody's week been? I'll start.
With laggy and buffering, I mean, should
I know why.
It looks like it's frozen now.
Okay, no.
And frozen.
Angel has to work on it.
I closed out one thing that dealt with the internet, but it said my CPU hit with 100. Jesus Christ! It doesn't say nothing.
This is the second episode. We still run through some trial and error sorts of things. I thought the 2 FPS was my camera.
Why does it have Discord open up 3 times though? There we go. Is it good?
I don't know. You tell me. Still lagging?
Maybe the way you were broadcasting it on episode 1 was better.
I don't know.
The second so much.
It's saying that
changed.
It's saying that OBS is using the most right now.
All right. How many Chrome tabs do you have? We're all right. We're trying.
How many Chrome
tabs do you have open at the moment?
None. I just closed out the only one I had open.
Are your kids downloading Pal World?
Oh, hell no.
Are your kids downloading something with a P in it?
No. Hey. Well, you do have a teenager in the house now, Angel. So
A podcast. Come on, dog owner.
Can you guys hear us?
New interest as a teenager. It's fine.
All right, guys.
I didn't specify what interest.
Every time there's lag, hit.
I'm working on it. Chat,
Every time
just
it
give me a
lags,
second.
We drink? Oh, dude.
Yeah.
On the floor.
You're gonna be like Kermit.
Alright, here we go.
Okay. Oh God.
Oh yeah, Kermit was lit.
You see me like shotgun it?
Like, okay.
Turning down video settings. Oh fuck. I got that lovely message today.
Let me see.
Can anybody hear us? Stream.
You want me?
Yeah, they hear. Panda hears.
Okay, everybody can hear. So, all right, just close your eyes. Don't look at the cameras. We're just gonna Angel's gonna be doing his high-tech level work in the background while we run this podcast, all right?
Oh my
That sounds beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, so let me start with you, Pixel. How's your week been today? Or this week?
Week has been good. Where did I fly to? I went to Miami and the other city. Miami, DC, and then went home. I think I went somewhere else earlier this week, but uneventful, I guess. And then today, I got a lot of stuff done. I got doctor's appointments done, so I went to the dermatologist.
Ooh.
Was it like a physical? Did they have you cough?
They did not. No.
Okay.
The dermatologist should never have you bend over and cough, just so everyone knows.
Oh. Well,
So
I mean, the dentist did, so now I'm like real.
The dentist had you cough?
God.
I feel like that was like a weird thing back in high school where like if you're gonna do sports you had to cough. Okay, this guy has to be
Yeah, but
involved.
I went to the dentist today too, and they told me my teeth were like perfect. So
Oh wow.
humble brag
Nice.
over here.
How many wisdom teeth do you have?
I have none. I was born without any. So
wow.
I'm more involved than y'all. So
Okay. Well,
No.
guess what? I'm halfway there. I'm halfway there because I only got 2.
oh, you only got 2. There you go.
I got 2. Dog owner had all 4 of them.
But mine sit comfortably in my jaw. I have perfect teeth. I have no cavities, no root canals. Haven't had braces.
Wait.
You've
Well-
never had cavities. Wait.
Nope,
Ever?
not a single one.
Now, when you say
Single
perfect,
one.
when you say perfect teeth,
Well-
are you talking Chip Skylark?
Okay. No, now I want to talk about that. Doggo, how have you, when you were like 14, you just like brushed your teeth religiously? Like you were.
I never did anything special.
She
I
almost
just brushed them every day. If anything, I would argue I could brush them more. But
Shit.
In the era
No, nothing.
of playing RuneScape and drinking Mountain Dew, there was no way I was brushing my teeth.
I don't drink Mountain Dew. I've never been a heavy soda drinker, and I've never been a
Okay.
heavy
Yeah,
candy
yeah.
eater. But I still do the normal things everyone does. But no cavities.
I
Nothing.
haven't had like a ridiculous amount, but I've probably had like 5 or 6 or something like that. I mean, there's people that have had in the dozens, So,
We'll
Yeah.
see.
but
I'm just
still,
lucky.
Yeah,
I guess.
lucky. What? You sound like you're taking care of your teeth.
I guess I'm not a heavy coffee drinker. I don't.
That's crazy
Yeah, I don't know.
because like I just imagine most people when they were kids went through having cavities. I just just
Yeah, I
assume.
had them.
I
I've had a root canal.
I still got mine.
Fuck no.
I was flossing my teeth one day, and then by the craziest thing, while I'm flossing my teeth, half my tooth falls off. I had to get a root canal.
Oh no!
It was rotting from the inside, and I'm a
Wow.
religious.
That's like a nightmare scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it felt like hell, and I was just
Yeah.
putting Sensodyne right on the root.
And you said you're like you
Oh.
like brush your teeth religiously? Is
Yeah.
that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
More
Oh,
so
wow.
than dog owner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He does.
Is that one of Gord's good things?
It's amongst one of the 17 things.
brush,
The good
brush,
things, though.
brush your teeth.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, we're gonna write these down.
Cleanliness is
Alright.
closer to godliness.
Gordliness, yes.
So I always brush my teeth.
God.
Oh my lord.
And then, so you went to the dentist. Also, you said that there was a little bit of a mishap that happened today.
Yeah, so
Oh.
like just an hour ago or so, I found out that the transfer list to Philly, I'm trying to transfer to another city with my job. I found out, so last month when it processed, I was number 60 or so on the list, right?
Okay.
Well, it's all seniority based, like 100% seniority based.
Mhm.
This month when it processed, I was number 112 on the list.
Oh no.
That means since last month, 60 other people have, well, I mean more than 60. 60 other people are higher seniority than me have put into transfer. So it really sucks because it seems like
Damn.
that time frame. So I wanted to transfer in March, right? I wanted to
Yeah.
move in March. Well, I mean, I'm still moving in March. But I wanted to transfer then too. So
Yeah.
I might not even transfer by May now.
Wow.
Like, so it's just, yeah, it's
Damn.
not the best news. And yeah, I just got like an hour ago or something, so I'm just trying to power through.
Is it almost like that buffer period you won't get to work?
No, I'll be able to work and stuff like that. So the main thing is that, like, since I'll be moving up there, I'm going to be commuting back. So on my days off, a lot of that will be spent flying just to work.
Wow.
So that's not the best, but actually, like, I would say a good 30-40% of flight attendants commute to work. There's a lot of them that commute, which is like.
So when you say commute, it's not jump in your car and drive down the road. It's like flying.
It's fly to your base. Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit!
I know people that commute to DFW from Portugal.
That is wild.
Yeah,
but also extremely interesting.
Okay, so the furthest one I met, Hungary. He flies from Hungary to Madrid or Portugal, depending on whether his flights are open or not. And then from there, I think he can fly direct to DFW. But you're talking like 16 hours or something like that. Like, why are you
go to your shift of work?
Now, so when you're a line holder, you can like front load all of your hours into the front of the month. So that's probably what he ends up doing. And he probably just pockets the flight benefits.
Yeah.
So he probably has another job or something like that. A lot of people will put like, they only have to work a minimum of 40 hours, so they just put them all in the first like week, and then they don't work for 3 weeks straight. Yeah, or something like that. So
I think I might have just found my side job. You
already have one.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. No, you're my co-host.
So yeah, that's kind of how that works. I was talking to Angel about it earlier, and I'm like, my big problem with it is it shouldn't be 100% seniority based. There should be some sort of algorithm involved in it where like Angel was saying earlier, maybe the first 20 people are seniority based, and then after that it's like first come first serve or something. Because like that's just kind of ridiculous. Like I've been waiting on this list for like, and I've been in this like kind of 60 or so area for a while. So I was like, okay, I feel like I'm in a good spot. But now that I'm 112, man, it's just like. Yeah, let's just double. Like, so I get official numbers tomorrow. But yeah, that was the good news and the bad news.
Yeah, that's a big hit. I'm sorry.
If you like, I can take care of the other 60 people that joined that list.
Hey, divide them up.
I'm sending them to Hawaii. Okay, this.
Well, actually, I didn't even know that happened. I'm sorry about that. I was more talking about your mustache. Literally, I thought I was talking about your mustache. It got deleted. It's like a 5 o'clock shadow mustache now.
Control Alt Delete.
You're right, man. Well, I was like earlier, DogOwner was like, we can talk about it on the podcast. I was like, I guess.
It's like somebody like copied, like they took your mustache, they copied it, pasted it elsewhere, and you got a little residue.
What happened with the mustache was, man, I'm just talking. This is my podcast now, guys. I had my old beard trimmer or whatever. It was set to like the setting.
On your bizzles.
No, gross.
God damn it.
How much you know about me? Kyrox, you think I would do that?
Oh my god.
I don't know, was
that? I don't know. You told me.
Not for a second. You don't think I would do that. So
they say that you should have different razors for different areas.
Yeah, and
that's what they say.
I can go get them right now. You want proof?
No, I don't. I don't need the.
Oh god.
So so my last razor was like a wall or something, like just the first one you get. Or I guess it was a beard trimmer, right? And it had settings on it, and one of the settings was like 4, you know? So when I got this new beard trimmer, I was like, oh, just set it to 4, because I assumed that it would be like 4 millimeters or centimeters or whatever goes off of like how hair clippers work, you know?
Okay.
It didn't work like that.
Because
I set it to 4, and I just like went to the side, and I was like, oh, well, damn.
That was it.
Yeah, so
that was your destiny.
I did the whole thing, and then, you know.
Nice.
Next time.
That was it.
Wow.
It'll grow out.
We learn from our mistakes. Not to say it's a mistake, but we learn.
I mean, it is a mistake.
I want the same one he has. I'm working on that now.
So it looks like there's a shadow on my face right now.
Yeah, well, it's like you make fun of about my 5 o'clock shadow, but we're like on the same playing field now.
Do I make fun of my shadow?
You have a 1 o'clock shadow, Keo. Don't lie to me.
I have a 1 o'clock shadow. All right.
Dude, this takes like 3 days to even 5 o'clock shadow. So.
Really?
Oh God.
Yeah, my hair takes a long.
3-day shadow.
How I can tell it's time to shave is I get the little squigglies, like it's starting to look rough. I'm like, and I look at it, I'm like, okay, that's where like Ascension was used beard oil. I'm like, nah, just yopped off.
Yeah.
God.
All right.
That's so amazing.
So,
Yeah.
Angel, how was your week?
Pretty good. Work has been a pain in the butt this past week.
You're really representing the company today.
I know.
Hey, I'm too lazy to take this off, so it's comfortable.
How much did they sponsor the podcast?
Wait, just so you know, here at Disorderly, we're hoping to get a sponsorship with them. Just I'm working on it.
I also like how you turn the light off so we don't see the wiggle worm on your bed.
Dude, that and if I kept that light on, I'd be wider than the fucking wall behind you guys. Okay, there's no way in hell I'm gonna let that happen.
Victor's wall.
Yeah, no,
But-
the walls are pretty purpley.
But no, this week has been pretty good. Today I had a really light day, so instead of doing like 150, 160, because people are getting their taxes now, so they're ordering furniture and all kinds of nonsense that they won't fucking use.
Dildangs.
They
Is that
actually,
what you're ordering, Keo? You just
Sibian.
doxed yourself.
he plead the fifth.
Oh,
But I had a low day
Anyways.
today, so it was like 115, and then on top of that, my boss is trying to get me to do training for my CDL to drive the even more longer and extended truck, which is
yeah, the semis.
Yep, and they pay more, so I'm hoping that once I do the test, I can get my CDL and finally make more money.
Are they gonna pay for you to do that?
So they don't pay for it because I think it's already paid for by company. All we do is we take a questionnaire test. It's like 15 questions, and once I pass, then they give me the CDL for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been
They
pretty
might
good.
have you driving across the country.
No, it's only in the state. They basically told me the area that you take care of now, we want you to take care of not only the one side you work on, but the other side. I'm like, give it to me. You pay me extra, give it to me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Give it to me, baby.
So if you're driving a semi, you wouldn't be delivering packages to homes anymore. You'd be going like to warehouses or something.
No. So it's not a semi. So you ever seen like the FedEx and UPS trucks? So imagine the same truck, but it's longer. Not an actual trailer. It's just a longer truck. So I can hold more packages, and so I can hold like 200, 250 packages, maybe 300 in there.
I'm gonna go to Chicago soon.
No, hell no. We don't deliver that. Fuck that. That's too
What do you
much.
mean?
To
All right,
deliver
I'll
there?
just show up now. I'll go to work with you and just kind of hit the back of the truck real quick.
Oh, you said come to me. Okay.
Take the packages,
Yes.
see what's in.
Yeah.
Anything's in there.
Oh.
This is definitely a rubber butt. I'm not taking this.
Whoa, this is new PC. All right.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch.
A PS5. I need another one of these.
Oh, what? Keo wants another PS5? Damn. Rich.
We gotta build our tower back here. 3, 4. We can get some more up there.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. So that was your week, and you also have a couple days off coming up soon. Or no, tomorrow might be your third day off. Sorry.
Tomorrow is my day off. They didn't text me saying that it was fucking on call or anything, so I'm all good now.
So you okay. Dog owner, how's your day? Your week, I apologize. Your whole week is spanning from 7 days from Friday to Friday. How's your week?
It's good. It was good. I don't think anything super significant happened to me.
Okay.
I helped someone with their other significant falling outs, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
we won't talk about that unless Keo wants to. Just the house hunt.
House hunting.
Yeah, just trying to find a fucking house, man. I'm ready to get out of this
Harder than you
apartment.
think it is.
What's that?
It's harder than you think it is.
When you allow yourself to be picky. When we are lucky enough to be living somewhere that we are comfortable for a short period of time. And my landlord is family, and we have plenty of time to find the perfect home that we want to be in. So we kind of have allowed ourselves to have this list of musts in our house and to be picky about it. So
Don't let the landlord, don't let the realtor pick the inspector.
that would be
my
Keo's
God.
mom calling us. Leave the house, saying all these things. We're like, okay, got it. But no, we've seen a couple of really nice houses. We're gonna keep looking. We saw one. Was that today?
That was today.
Wow, that was
It feels
today.
like 3 days in one.
Holy shit!
God.
That was today. We saw a beautiful house that was brand new, just built. They finished it like 3 or 4 months ago. The rooms are too small though. There's no garage. We'd have to build a fence and all that. So I feel like looking for a house is like consuming my whole being. But we'll get there. We'll get there in the next, I'd say, 3 to 5 months. We'll be in a house. So that's kind of been my time off, spending a lot of time on Zillow and Realtor.com.
Oh.
But
I
Yeah.
know how that is. That is a pain in the butt. Like I was looking into stuff like that too, and even around here, the prices for houses, disgusting. Especially the funny ones for me, like around near our area, they're selling, 4 or 5 bedroom houses for like almost $500,000. Like, dude, them houses look like they were just built into shanty towns. I don't want to hear that these things are fucking that expensive now. It's crazy.
yeah, and it really is all about location, and it's. I grew up in Tampa, Florida, like in the city where things are close, neighbors are close, everything is nearby. And now living in northern Michigan, I mean, we're looking at houses that are a solid hour apart from each other.
Yeah.
And it's really been a whole new experience on just researching the city, the type of people, what's around that city. Do you want to be 20 minutes to a Walmart or Meijer, or do you want to be 45 minutes to a Walmart or Meijer? Is it worth it to live that far?
I will say, like, part of that house that we went to, there was a lot of people without teeth around the area.
Yeah, and a bit of you get that up here. There's no politically correct way to say it, but just
Is that Triz?
people that you're kind of, you don't know. Well, our biggest thing is we don't want neighbors. So we were looking for a house with more property than what the house today offered, and we found some with like upwards of 17 acres. I'm not saying we want that much, but
Yeah.
the hunt continues. Like I said, we'll yeah.
Just imagine how many dogs you got on that property.
Oh God.
I know. Oh my gosh.
A dog
Pixel,
farm?
don't even get me started. Don't get me started, because even the house today, I was like, we wouldn't be comfortable having more than 3 dogs in this house, and that's not okay with me.
We need a blood pressure monitor on Kyrox's screen.
Like a continuous monitor that just takes it
I ran out my water pill, man.
God.
Tomorrow I might die. But so yeah, we did that, and also you can't have any more dogs unless we trade cats. Okay, I'll allow you to have 5 dogs, but we gotta get rid of 2 cats. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, also, we had the Tampa Bay versus the Lions game, which we both watched together.
Yeah. I think we've talked since
Oh, we did?
that. No, I think it was last Friday that we did the podcast.
Didn't they play Sunday?
Yeah, it was last Friday though that we did.
Whatever.
This, right?
This ain't the time for sports ball, but we got the Lions playing Sunday against the 49ers. They're definitely going to win.
Yeah. How was your week, Keo? Did anything interesting happen?
A lot of sponsorships.
Ooh.
This was like the week when it rains, it pours with sponsorships.
Yeah.
I had Genshin, and also, by the way, click that link to join Monopoly Go to help me out. Help me get into a new house and click the link.
Share all them
Mobile
links.
device.
I want to see all them links right now.
No, just a lot of streaming, and Tuesday stream. We did Tuesday stream. We did. Me and you did a lot of stuff on the stream, and almost immediately after, which I know a lot of people probably heard this before. I'm gonna try to skim through it. I see Leica. I'm eating a piece of pizza. I'm on my phone, and I see Leica looking cute, and I'm taking pictures of her. And I don't know why I just slipped I ran into the front door.
God.
Yeah.
And that's where you can still kind of see the spot on my head, but it was terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I was concussed.
You had a face full of blood.
My nose was just pouring blood.
Yeah. It was wild.
And next day I was like, how much blood was it? Was it this much blood or this much blood? I go, no, not that much.
You're like,
This
was
much
it a
blood?
cup full? Like, no, let's not be get out of control here. But
So that happened.
yeah,
And then
got you recovered, Keo.
give me a quick second. All right, okay. Our neighbor came by yesterday.
Yeah.
I love this story.
Should we talk about this?
Well, we can kind of
They might be here.
No, they're not.
Tell the whole story.
Alright, check. So
But he might watch it later.
skim over. All right. So we're doing the stream, and he's like, "I'm gonna do my reveal. I'm like, all right, who is this?"
Fortnite dude.
I'm like, "Is this your cousin's daughter? Is it your cousin watching it?" I'm like, "I have no idea." And it was one of the neighbor kids. Just
Yeah.
right as soon as we ended the stream, he showed up at the back door, showed up at our door, and
And it's pitch black out, and
Yeah.
Winnie, our shepherd, was going fucking ape shit, like screaming, barking like crazy, and her bark is mean. So I'm thinking something's going on,
yeah.
and I go to the door and I crack it open, and it's this kid.
Seventh grader.
You're not supposed to. He
Wait.
asked you not to say how old he was.
This
But
feed
It's
is.
Fortnite dude. It's Fortnite dude from
like,
next door.
and then I'm just like, damn, dude. Like, I mean, it was very shocking to me because I feel like our stream is adult, but we're not like, yeah, F the P, but stuff. Like we don't go like super crazy, but we do get kind of wild. I'm just like, this child watches my stream.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
So that was interesting, and other than that,
So
we
now
watched.
you'll also like along with the heart rate monitor, you'll have to do like TVMA, up here.
Yeah. Like this, so y'all know.
What's TVMA?
Mature audience.
The
Oh,
rating
dude,
system.
when you
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
my
yeah.
stream, you have to click on
Right,
the
of
warning.
course. Yeah.
But still, yeah, we should just have a TVMA thing there at all time. And every half an hour, it turns on like you're watching a TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Leica, get out of that shit box.
I don't want to.
Like that.
Sorry. But yeah, just bunch of Genshin, bunch of Monopoly, bunch of Fortnite. Looking at houses, Lions
Yeah.
game, and not too much out of the norm. Like, I feel like over here at any second anything could change, but
Yeah.
enough about me.
That's a
What
cute-
about you? Oh, that was the last one.
We're still getting used to it, chat. Just so you know.
Yeah. What about you?
Well,
Oh.
today's episode, we're talking about weird things that happen in public. And we can talk about anything you guys want to talk about, anything that's happened in public that's weird or funny or embarrassing. I was talking to DogOwner today, and she's like, I honestly have no idea. And hopefully we could tell our stories and think of...
And jog people's memory.
yeah, jog your
Yeah.
memory. I have a couple of them that involve the same grocery store in Flint, Michigan.
Ooh, I got a
called
grocery
Mr.
store one too. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, you've been to a grocery store?
You've been to a grocery store? Oh, yeah.
I'm interrupting. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I got about 3 of these from the same grocery store. It's called Mr. B's. It used to be called Mr. B's in Flint, Michigan. And the first one, so when me and my meemaw used to go there, I used to just run into the store because I want to read the comic books. I would just book it as fast as I can.
Mhm.
And me and my older sister, we went to Mr. B's. Not Mr. Beast, Mr. B, like a B, just Mr. and a B, letter B.
Yeah.
I ran in as fast as I can. The doors are shut, the automatic doors, and I'm like right here at the door, it's about to open, and all of a sudden it opens. I'm running, and some lady with a shopping cart comes and hits me in the head.
God.
Your first concuss. Your first of many through your life.
Oh my
So I have a
God.
car somewhere up here.
And you weren't like moving at rapid speed or anything like that.
No, I was running as fast as I could.
Oh, okay. So she hit you with
Naruto
the
running it.
It was around the era where Fortnite DC were kind of doing collab comics, and I really wanted to read the new one.
What the hell?
Radio station or ask for your music.
Siri thought that was being talked to.
Siri
That
wants to
was my
part of the
watch.
podcast.
That was your
bad.
watch?
Fuck off,
Can
Siri.
we
Yeah.
please turn off all watches next time, DogOwner?
That's
Oh.
awesome.
So, anyways, get hit in the head, and my tooth bust through my lip underneath, and I had to get I had to get real stitches up here and butterfly stitches up here. And the lady was so sorry, but my mom was like, "No, he ran in. He got hit by your car. You left us." And I had to get stitches, but 2 later times in my life, I opened up that same spot and had to get it sewn back, which could have a personal injury, which I should have talked about last week.
Saved it.
So, anyways, another time I'm at Mr. B's, I'm reading the comic section. This weird dude comes up. I'm probably like 5, 6, 7. And he's like asking me about the comics, and like literally like on the first or second episode of Ted when he runs away, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, I guess that's not an embarrassing thing for me
Hey,
in
little
public.
boy, what comics do you like? Excuse me.
And then, all right, but the reason why I put it there is I was like 7, 6 or 7, and it was near my birthday, and they had Power Ranger cupcakes for sale at Mr. B's.
Ooh, that's cool.
What it was is like they were like little rings. It had the faces of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on them.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom buys them, and she lets me eat a couple of them. And I remember I ate a pink ranger and a black ranger. And I'm eating them, and then we're kind of near the meat section.
Oh no!
And all of a sudden, like, everywhere.
Oh no!
I was so embarrassed.
God.
It was terrible.
So what color was it? Was it
It was like yellow with some corn.
Yellow with some
Oh,
corn. Jesus Christ.
So, and it was embarrassing. And my mom, she's such a sweet woman, and like,
Yeah,
she used to own her own clean business. She's like, I can clean this up for my son.
Why is that your mom's voice?
That is her voice.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
hi, honey.
So yesterday when I did my dad's voice like this.
Oh,
That's
honey,
kinda how
I'm here at the house.
What? That reminds me of Passive Pete right before he got his actual voice.
Yeah. When he was still finding it.
Yeah.
I still don't know his voice.
he was bestowed
my
by
God.
Gord.
Yeah, by God.
So that's my. I mean, we can kind of bounce back and forth on our. I think I can pull up another one or two.
Man, I got a lot, but I'll go off to the grocery store. I was with someone I was dating at the time, and we were going through a grocery store, and this old guy comes up to us, and I don't know what was going on with him, but like he just kept like asking if I was going to teach the girl that I was with how to cook. We're like the same age, so like I don't know if he thought it was like my younger I was so confused. He was just such a weird old guy, but he was like insistent on it, and it like popped in my head when we were talking about grocery stores. But yeah, like, but he came up. So after we both were like, no, yeah, haha, like, you know, like what you do with old people. Like,
I apologize for the old timers in chat. We're not trying to be ageist.
So we walked away, and but then he like went like up to like her like one-on-one, and was like, he said the same thing. He was just like, oh, is she teaching you how to cook? Like, what does that mean? No. Yeah,
random.
and then also like we're like the same age, so it's like it doesn't. I don't know, man. It was so confusing. So that was my grocery store one. That one was really small, but I have more. worked fast food for 10 years, so.
There you go.
I can open up. I got a couple of them with that.
Yeah. One of my favorites within the first year, go into the bathroom, and I mean, man, this kind of goes off the
which fast food joint was this?
It's Starbucks. I mean, I worked there for 10 years. Yeah. Before that, I worked at Brahms. I don't think anything crazy happened there.
Brahms?
Oh yeah, Brahms is like a local ice cream shop here in Texas. They span from like Oklahoma down to Texas. So
do you guys have Superman ice cream?
No.
Oh,
what is that? Wait, what?
You never seen it?
It's my favorite. It's a northern thing, Angel.
Is it like birthday cake? Florida. Is it blue?
It's like blue, red, yellow, white.
Yeah.
So like Neapolitan?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Flavor to it.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, we need to get to a point where we can pull up things on the stream.
We'll get there.
Yeah. But future update.
I'll do that for the video.
Okay. Superman ice cream. I'll have to Google that later. But no, this is at Starbucks. It was like the first couple months I was there. There's this I go into the bathroom and I notice there's like poop on the ground, but it's weird. No. So like, it's like, first of all, it's on the ground, like in the middle of the bathroom, and I swear to God, it's in a circle.
Oh God!
And I go tell like the shift on duty. You know, he's this big burly guy named Mike. And he comes in there, and we're just staring at it. I'm probably like 18 or 19. I'm giving some space because the rest of the story. God! I was like, Mike, how did this even happen, man? We're like laughing, right? He's like, I don't know, probably like this.
For the audio people, he just squatted and went in a circle.
Oh man. So I mean, I don't know how public that. I mean, it was a public space. But yeah, that one was really funny.
God.
But I got probably 12 more after that. So I don't know if someone else wants to go or bounce off.
Yeah, so Angel, you said you worked fast food. Did you have any embarrassing issues or things happen in the fast food verse?
Not really. With fast food, it was because in Chicago, like when you go to fast food restaurants, a lot of the people that go there to eat, they're real ignorant. You know, like most people there will just leave their shit all over the place, not even like bothering to at least put their shit in one order so it's easier for busboys or like table cleaners to clean that mess up. But I did have one moment that was really weird that I thought of, but it was also creepy. I was probably no older than 14, 15, and back then I used to skateboard a lot. So me and my other friend, we'll just call him Mr. Burns, just to save his name.
Is this Bry?
No.
You're not gonna dox all your people like Keo did last week.
Yeah.
Full names.
Your brother Mario?
No, yeah, my brother Mario. So me and my friend, we were skating.
I'll dox Kip at a moment.
Keo. God damn it.
So me and Mr. Burns were skateboarding, and this was like a Saturday afternoon. And we normally would skate from his house to the township behind his apartment, and then down the street going to like the main street on Pulaski. So we were going toward the end of the apartments, right down toward Pulaski, and we just heard like some lady talking, and we're just like not paying attention, not minding no business, and we didn't realize the lady was talking to us, and the lady was probably in her like mid 40s, early 50s, and she goes, "Hey, you kids. Hey, you two down there, up here, look up here real quick." And we both look up, and she goes,
"Boobies."
Dude, she was weird because she goes looking at us and then tells us, why don't you two come up here for some cookies?"
Uh-oh.
Bro, we're like 14. We don't know. We're like, we don't know you. And if you look at her, you can tell she was on some shit, but she kept insisting for 5 minutes that we should go up there. And then it got to it was weird. It got to a point where my friend literally looked at her. He goes, "No, crazy bitch, we're not going up there." And then we walked off.
Oh my gosh.
If she said she had a GameCube, I mean, would you be here with us today?
Hell no.
Never know.
My daddy said not to talk to strangers.
Maybe it just wasn't the right sales tactic. Maybe she shouldn't use cookies.
Oh god. You want to play the new Pokemon? Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, dog owner, you said that you worked in fast food for like a short period of time. What was it, Panera?
Yeah,
How many days was it?
I probably worked maybe 5 or 6 shifts.
Okay.
And it was when I was still in high school.
Yeah.
And
small team.
I was leading up to I'll be honest, I was very lucky that all through high school I didn't have to work any jobs or anything because I played multiple sports and I was very involved in school and whatever. So I don't know why, but I got a job my like end half of my senior year at Panera.
Okay.
So I just wanted extra money, I guess. Mm-hmm. And it was awful. It was fucking awful. The people that came through there were the most rude people I've ever met. Because I'm working at a Panera in like a very hoity-toity part of Tampa. If anyone is familiar with Tampa, it's the Soho area. And
I even know that area. Okay.
The Panera is still there.
Yeah.
And it was awful. Hoity-toity people, no patience. I'm 18. I'm still learning, and it was bad. So I quit pretty fast. So I don't have any stories.
Well, did you quit in person or just do no call no show?
I did a call no show. Oh. It was the morning of our walkthrough for graduation, and they were calling me to come in, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I quit. I was like, I quit, and I worked with some of my
classmates.
Yeah, with some of my classmates at the same place, and I remember he texted me like, "Hey, they're looking for you to be in today." I'm like, "You're at the same function I'm at. We're both doing the practice for walking."
But don't you want to work at Panera?
And he was like, "But they're expecting you to be there today." I'm like, "Well, then they can expect a phone call of me quitting, because no, I'm not doing this." God. So it was very, very short-lived. I never worked retail again. As soon as I graduated, I went into insurance pretty fast. I got my insurance license as I went through college.
Okay.
Yeah, I sold commercial, flood, and homeowners, which I very much disliked. I did it for 3 years.
Yeah. Not hurricane
insurance. It was
insurance.
very boring. What?
Not hurricane insurance.
Oh god.
Hurricane. It's flood.
El Nino
insurance.
We don't get tornado. Well, we really don't get tornadoes in Florida. I mean, there's tornado warnings, but we don't really ever get them. But it got me through. But my boss at the insurance agency, he was like my family. His family knew my family before I was even born. So working for him was sweet. We would do like on Fridays at like 4. He would make all of us drinks. When I say all of us, it was 2. It was myself, one other woman, and him. So it was a very small office.
Were you old enough?
Yeah. Yes, I was.
Are you sure about that?
I heard 18 and then...
And then drinks.
18
and drinks.
I don't know what you're Listen, we had a good time. And then some Fridays, he'd come in and be like, all right, you guys get your work done by noon. We're going on the boat. Or get your work done by noon. We're taking whatever nice ass car he had that week over to the beach, and we go have lunch on the beach.
And then you became a nurse?
Yeah. Oh, and then I had my own office. I had my own office. I could hit the door. I had a TV, my own desk. He didn't care if I came in late, because I'd always go work out before work, and I was like, I'm gonna be a little late. And he wouldn't care. Oh, I need to leave a little early. He wouldn't care, but it was. I wasn't. Probably. But there I was making an hourly wage, and then it was like based on commission, and I fucking suck because I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson, so I was never going to make more money there, and I was so bored. But it served its purpose. I worked there for a few years, and then I did a couple other little jobs before I moved to Michigan. So I'd say no bad stories there. I gotta.
It's kind of hard to have public freakouts on like a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I didn't even take that many phone calls.
What did you do?
I was doing so the other woman
got paid.
Yeah, I was like I was on Facebook all day and like watching TV. The other woman in the office, I adored her. She was great. We became really good friends, and we would watch the same TV shows. And on commercial, I'd get up and walk to her office and we'd talk about them.
Oh my god,
man.
There wasn't much work to get done.
Oh my gosh!
Between the two of us, there was something to do.
Still works there to this day.
I was down in Florida in Tampa a couple weeks ago, and my mom and I drove by the office, and I saw her car. I was like, she's gonna be there forever.
Yeah,
because it's a very successul business, and it's ran by now one person, basically her. So. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted.
It was a family affair. After you left, your brother got into it.
Yep, when I left, my brother actually got in with him too, and he was doing stuff. But that fell apart pretty quickly for reasons we will never talk about here. But if we're all four together, I'm more than happy to share, but not here.
Sounds fun.
But
we'll do it after stream.
Yes. Yeah.
So just kind of bounce back to the fast food stuff. I used to work at Taco Bell when I was 16. Hardest job of my life. No cap. Like literally the hardest. And they would like always be telling me to speed up. And so the one perk that we had with Taco Bell is you got free soda. Pop, as we Michiganders call it. And so I was like always drinking so much Mountain Dew, Baja Blast Mountain Dew. And at the end of the shift, I'd take home like 4 to 8 cups of Baja Blast.
Oh my gosh.
Talking about the soda thing.
Yeah, talking about
RuneScape.
You go home and play RuneScape?
I went home and played World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft, same thing. Yeah. You just had a little more money than me. Just kidding.
So at one time, I show up to work. This one girl, which by the way, it was kind of a weird situation. All the girls I worked with were like older than me, like way older, like in their mid-20s to 30s, mid-30s.
I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
Okay. And one of them hands me a burrito. And so one thing that we got to do at Taco Bell is we got to eat our mess ups. Like if there was a mess up, like you got to eat it. And so I literally just clocked in. She hands me this burrito, which I thought was a mess up, and I just started eating. And this guy's like, "That was supposed to be my burrito." Luckily, he didn't complain about it, and we just quickly made him burrito, gave him a free taco, and that was it. And so then after that, there was another one where 2 people quit that night, and it was me and one other girl working the line. And this one dude, like he had a stick up his ass. It was Friday night, and I think it was after a football game, and we got his order wrong. And it was literally me and one other person. Drive-throughs packed, in the in-stores packed, and I hand him this isn't really my fault because we were like super busy, but the one thing that they did was like. We handed it to him, and the order was wrong. So he threw it at me. He threw his order at me.
Oh,
yeah,
that's awful.
So, yeah, I once I was into IT, and I did this internship in high school to work for a computer store, and I did that, and literally, I after my internship, I was like, "Are you guys hiring?" I asked them a bunch of, and I would go there like they'd be no, check back in this one time, and I end up getting the job. And that's why no showed. But it was really embarrassing when I went to pick up my check at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But never worked fast food. I would never do it. I'd rather be a janitor than work fast food.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was. It's super demanding.
Brahms definitely felt more fast foody than Starbucks did. Starbucks definitely like gave vibes of it still, don't get me wrong. And we still ran like a fast food place, but for whatever reason, people just give you more respect there. I don't know why. I think a lot of like the older generations see it as like
You're up and comments like that's how you're growing into adulthood is by working at a fast food joint.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah,
I will.
Like, Starbucks is given a little more respect, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
Well, for me, if I'm talking to someone who's handling my food or drink, I mean, I'm respectful of
respect
regardless.
Those assholes.
But you're handling my food or drink, like I'm not saying shit. I ain't saying shit to nobody. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna say please and thank you. And I've always been a big tipper too, like going to restaurants or anything. Like, my ex was a server, so I feel like I kind of, like, early on realized, like how important like a good tip is to people. Like, don't be a dick. Like, even if your bill's $40 and you got a 10 or 20, like, they served you. They made sure that your experience was good, and they didn't spit in your food.
No.
I just respect the workers, please.
One hot tip I'll give everybody: do not go to Taco Bell before 12 p.m. Because at the end of the day, Taco Bell likes to bat. They take all their food, they cover it up, and they put a little low heat on it, and then they serve that food the next day.
Allegedly.
It's not allegedly. I've seen it happen.
Mondo. Hi, buddy.
Aww.
Say hi. Hi. This is the youngest pain in the ass, chat. I'm just letting you know.
Looking more and more like his daddy every day.
Oh God, he drives me.
An image of
such a cutie.
So, does anybody else have any more embarrassing stories that we'd like to tell in public?
I'm trying to think.
Or,
I mean, they're not embarrassing. Just like
weird
freak
things.
out stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
public
Yeah.
anything.
Did you have a mental breakdown in public before Pixel?
Oh well,
Angel's excited about to tell
I
something.
haven't had a mental breakdown, but that's one of those conversations for off stream.
Oh God.
Gotcha.
I got one. I remember it was like almost near Halloween night. And this was back when my dad was alive, and we were like maybe 2 or 3 years into living in Alsip, Illinois, and we were driving, and this one strip of road we were actually driving back, but we were coming from basically where I live now, from this side coming back. We were driving past a cemetery, and we were going to go to Pepe's, and there used to be a real good Pepe's there. It's still there, but we stopped eating there because my dad got food poisoning. So long story short, we're driving down this road. It's 111th Street. We're going right past a cemetery, and I've noticed something from the corner of my eye. It looked like some lady standing there, and I couldn't make it out at first until I started seeing like this white cloth, which looked like a dress, like right at the inside of the cemetery, and it's just like a figure standing at maybe about 5'7", and just standing there. Arms are basically like this, head tilted down, and this figure's got their dress blowing. This is on Halloween.
Ghostly.
It seemed very ghostly. I did a double take just to make sure.
Oh,
creepiest and weirdest thing I've ever seen. I even had like my siblings. I said, "Look, do you see that shit?" I had my dad look. At the time he was married to, his wife, his second wife, which we don't talk to or associate. We all looked. They saw the same exact thing. It gave me chills for like a whole week, and I could not sleep right because of that.
So y'all didn't like go up to it?
No, hell no.
So you don't really know if it was actually like at a person or like you guys all collectively saw like a.
But if it was Halloween, wouldn't it be like likely that like someone just like dressed up like something?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they just like dress up like something and like try to scare people?
See, that's what I was thinking initially. But we also have a cemetery here called Resurrection Cemetery, which, if people are familiar with the history, there's a history. Why would they
call a cemetery Resurrection?
They're trying to give props to Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh God. No, but apparently, okay, so there's a history with Resurrection Cemetery where it was a ghostly figure that comes out every so often. If people are driving past the cemetery, and it's actually not too far from where I'm at now, They see a figure of a girl walking alongside of the road, and people normally go to pick up this figure that's walking. And she gets in the car. People are trying to have conversations, and if they look away briefly and look back, disappears.
She's gone.
And apparently, this figure is actually it's a story about a young girl who went to a prom, and she had some kind of real bad breakup, and actually walked down this road going past the cemetery, and she got hit and killed that same night.
Oh, okay.
And she was like high school, 17 years old, something like that. So
F's in the chat.
yeah, too many.
So she's still trying to get home.
Yeah, pretty much. And I went to that cemetery once and got the creepiest vibes from it.
So that's going to have to be a topic for a later date. Go.
Yeah. Actually, I almost expanded on that.
Not saying it's a bad topic, but
An additional
like
topic.
Yeah. But I would love to talk about that because I don't believe in them.
I got plenty of ghost stories. Don't you worry.
Talk about it.
I
got some stories of very.
These guys have some takes on that.
I've experienced two or three times, and I will save that for the next time.
Yeah.
And I
would love to talk about it.
I experienced something literally the moment my dad got put in the ground that can now not be explained. I would love to hear your take on it.
I don't even know what you're going to say.
Well, I doubt I can be cynical about that story.
I'm going to challenge you too.
Yeah, that would kind of feel gross.
Is this the point in time where us three are the believers because we've seen it, and you're the only guy that's like, science rules everything? Like, damn it!
But I am also a science person.
Oh.
That is also me, but you can't deny what your own eyes have seen.
I am a experience versus. Well, okay. We're gonna talk about this later.
Wait.
Perfect later.
Next week, if gaming news we run flat, we add that to it.
Yeah. No, honestly.
All right.
Yeah, we'll have 0% to add to that.
All right. That's the plan.
Like,
or we can even replace gaming news with that. How about we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of which, unless anybody has any more public stories.
Oh, I got plenty.
All right, give me one.
Do it.
So I guess the next one was when I was 17 at that same Starbucks. We were like the busiest store. Like we were the 13th busiest in the nation one quarter.
Wow.
Damn.
So for a Starbucks, that's hella busy.
Yeah.
We had like 12 people behind the bar at during our peak times.
Holy
which
shit.
have you ever
Were
seen
you
that
guys
many people at a Starbucks?
No. Were you guys serving alcohol?
They did start serving it later. Actually, I was 21 by the time they started serving alcohol. So I mean,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So it died within like a year. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean it was past a test. They were building stores around it. They were called evening locations. Or evening stores.
I like how you rolled your eyes up. Speaking about evening locations.
He's feeling the Holy Ghost.
It's just a natural thing I do.
I have a question. It like, were they just serving beer, or was it like?
So it was beer, wine,
coffee.
I think it was local. Oh yeah. They still did coffee and everything. It was literally Starbucks plus whatever. So they did beer, wine, and then they also did like in our ovens you could like warm up like a little macaroni dish, and there was like some like other like food options and stuff, so you could like feel like you were having like a dinner.
So Panera bread.
An evening out.
They could use that in Ann Arbor.
I guess in Ann Arbor, yeah.
That became Panera bread so quick.
So it's just like my thing was that is kind of like what Angel said. It's just like it's already been done so many times. Like, why is Starbucks trying to do it? Like, it's another thing in my brain. Like, I could just go somewhere else to buy beer or wine. Why would I want to drink beer or wine in a Starbucks? Like, it just didn't make any sense. I don't.
Did you used to go in the back and take nips?
No. I was a good kid. I didn't even drink until I was 22.
Yeah, I was the same. I didn't drink until I was like 24.
Angel, even I can't say that.
Yeah, and she was drinking with her boss at 18. So
I mean, I used to go to parties and they give me.
I waited until I was 18.
I'd go to parties and like they'd hand me a beer. I'm like, this is gross. Where's the Mountain Dew at?
Where's my Baja Blast?
I was a late bloomer.
You got some stolen Baja Blast here?
I literally feel like a virgin compared to everybody here because I was a late bloomer when it came to drinking. I didn't start drinking until I was in in my mid-20s. I was like,
Oh,
damn it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, so
I started drinking at 15.
So DogOwner was the DJ, not most out of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had your kidney and liver levels checked?
I'm fine.
Okay.
My teeth, my organs were fine.
We're getting back to Starbucks.
Starbucks, I love it.
So busy store. This guy comes through the drive-through. We take his order. He wants a drink and I think a cheese Danish. And for whatever reason, we didn't have cheese Danishes that day. So we're like, "Hey man, I'm sorry to tell you, we don't have any cheese Danishes." Like, he says something, and he tries to leave out of the drive-through, right? Well, in some drive-throughs, some drive-throughs are open, some have a curb, right? Well, this guy just sees the curb, but our curb is elevated off of the rest of the parking lot. So this guy jumps the curb and bottoms out his brand new truck, pulls the axle right underneath it, right? And I mean, he doesn't even have his plates yet on this truck. Like, it's like new plates for this truck. Oh my gosh. He like chews out my manager. My manager is like the coolest guy. Like, even to this day, I love that guy. He like goes up and he's like yelling at him about like, he's like, "Oh, y'all did this." Like, this guy's like literally trying to blame us.
They made you pull out of.
First of all, the fact that we didn't have his food, and second of all, like the fact that because he was just trying to hop the curb, and second of all, like the fact that how our store was designed or whatever, and Shane, my boss, was just like, he just had like the thickest Southern accent, and he was just like, "I don't know, man, it's not our deal," He's kind of like Boomhauer with like a little more enunciation, like.
Can
we get Shane on the podcast?
Can we get Shane on podcast? Maybe. But dude, he's like, "Oh man, yeah, it's not a problem. I mean, we can take up a corporate, man." Dude, I love that guy. He's so
Can we get your information?
Collected and stuff. He was sick.
He's like, "What a weird thing that you guys fucked up my axle." Like,
yeah, literally. Oh man, so our drive-thru was shut down for a bit. There's literally a chunk out of the curb, obviously. They had to tow it out. Yeah.
Fuck that. They should have just left his car there.
And that answers the question why dealerships force you to show proof of insurance before you leave the lot.
Right.
You can do some dumb shit as soon as you leave.
Don't want another one? We got another one.
Yeah, go ahead. Give us another.
Okay.
I love this.
So another Starbucks one. It was a little later. We had a facilities guy. I'm trying to remember this all the details right now. Oh yeah, so we called in the facilities store. Our drive-through box was broken, so we called the facilities guy. He comes in. He's like talking to the shift supervisor that was on duty or whatever. Apparently he like touched her while they were interacting. Not great, right? None of us knew. This lady didn't tell any of us, but the person she did tell was her husband.
Oh my god.
Who came back to pay you a visit?
So we are just like working, doing our thing or whatever, and like you can even see in the camera, just this guy gets tackled. We're like, what the hell? And we're like all those like three like heads pop out the drive-through window.
What's going on?
And this guy's just getting the shit beat out of him.
The guy that touched her?
Yeah.
Yeah,
which is great. Yeah. The husband's doing a great job.
Husband of the year.
Energy. Oh yeah.
There's some details about that too, but still, great situation. Revenge, all that stuff. But yeah, the police were called and stuff like that, and the little 5'8" terrible manager that was in charge of us tried to separate them. I mean, he's not even 5'8". I'm 5'8". He's like 5'4".
Oh god.
He's a tiny guy. He was like chill out, guys.
Come on, guys. Back to work.
Hey guys, chill out.
Yeah.
Another Ralph Wiggum, man.
I only talk bad about him being 5'4" because I didn't like him. He's not a great guy.
Did the guy get arrested or anything?
Oh yeah, very much, very much so.
Well, that's a clean hit. That's
Yeah.
like something that you get arrested for, and you're like not upset about it.
Yeah. And then also like, good for him for beating the shit out of him.
Absolutely, I'd catch that charge.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. I don't remember if the husband like. I mean, they might have like put him at the back of the car to like separate them or whatever. I don't think
so
he
the
got
dude
arrested.
that touched her got charged, but you're not so sure about the husband.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the husband. I don't
Okay,
remember.
got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have two. Completely forgot the first one. It'll come back to me. But the second one was which actually, dog owner. The first thing that came to my mind, bare butt cheeks a year ago. Something I can't tell, but I can tell after or whatever. What's
Now I want to hear it.
I can't.
I can tell it.
All right, you can.
If you want.
You tell it.
Okay. So we were at a function that was a lot of our close friends and family.
Which Angel was invited to, but he failed to show up.
Yes, Angel. So yeah, about a year ago.
Fuck Amazon.
We invited our friend Tim, who has cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
So he's in a wheelchair. I met him through work when I was an aide, and just fucking fell in love with him. He's such a cool guy. A lot of common interests. I actually met him before I even knew Keo, and then Keo met him, and it just meshed.
We go to movies together,
Great friends.
hang out at his house.
He
Came over for our house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Bought a ramp for him to get him up in the house and all that stuff. So he came to this function, and for him to come to it, unfortunately, I couldn't go get him because I was busy doing getting all the stuff together. And he found an aide that could bring him because when you have his limitations, it's like you have to find someone who's not only an aide that can come take care of you, but someone who also is like a transport aide, and that can put you in their own, because his van was broke down, so that could put him in their own vehicle.
Yeah.
So the person that he found was someone that I had never met before. I know, not so much right now because we moved up north, but I knew all his aides. I knew everyone that he interacted with. I went to his doctor's appointments. I know him and his situation. The person that was bringing him, I had no idea who he was. So I didn't think too much of it. I've got 1,000 other things on my mind. So Tim rolls up.
This man?
What?
Can we get a description of him?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So Tim texts me. So they show up late, which, whatever. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. So he texts me, "Hey, I'm outside." I said, "Okay, I'm coming to help." It's not a block tie event, but it's a dressy event. Like, people are in, my grandpa was there. He's in a suit and tie. People are in really nice dresses. I mean, like, we're dressed up. So I go outside. Tim is dressed up. Fucking adorable. Like, as expected. His aide is in a ratted up t-shirt and jeans that are, no joke, halfway down his ass from the second I see him. And I'm like, is he gonna pick up his pants? And I say, well, maybe he's just busy trying to get Tim out of the car, and we're working together. I'm in a beautiful dress myself, and I'm like, okay, let's just get him inside. So fast forward, we're finally getting, because Tim's in like a push wheelchair, not his normal mechanical one, and we're pushing him in, and the aide, I can't even remember his name, as he's walking past a table full of my mom, my grandpa, and my step-grandma, a bunch of Keo's family, a bunch of friends, his ass is completely out. Like, jeans and underwear. I don't think he was wearing underwear.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Completely. Like, if his tip-to-tip crack was this much of it was showing.
200.
A half a moon.
And as he's pushing Tim past all of the family and all the people, everyone, you could see on their faces as they saw that, they're like, "Oh my god!" And it was like in that moment, you work up to this whole big party, and you've been planning it, getting ready for it. You're so proud of it, and then that happens. And it's like you could have one of two reactions. You can get really pissed off and let it ruin your night and be a total dick, or you can laugh it off and just make the best of the situation. And that's kind of what we did.
Well, what you said to him, like he was like trying to mosey around for food, and
Yeah.
you literally went up to him and you're like, "How about I make your plate? Go ahead and go upstairs."
Yeah. And my mom, I'm a fucking rock star. I love my mom. She's one of my best friends. Rock star. She saw it immediately, and we were both like, we have to do something. This is not okay.
God.
So he was like, he got like Tim situated, and he was kind of like, okay, now what? And I'm like, I'll make you a plate. I'll bring it up to you. You can. There's a really nice, comfortable space upstairs, and he went up there, and one of my girlfriends, she brought her kid, and he ended up kind of up there like fucking around, whatever.
Mhm.
So he was entertained, but it was all an open balcony, so it was never like, oh, what is he like?
Yeah.
Cousin Nene was sleeping in one of the beds.
Oh my
Why
God.
am I not
Okay.
surprised?
Okay, wait. So to finish up with this guy, I was like, I'll bring you a plate. I made him a fat plate. We had tons of amazing food from Zender's out of Frankenmuth. So I brought him a plate. He was happy. He was on his phone. He had stuff to do up there. So yada yada. So that was quite interesting. But we just kind of tried to play it off. I mean, everyone saw this man's ass. He was probably early 60s, heavy guy, ass just out.
I'll never be able to forget that image.
Oh yeah, yeah. It will forever be talked about. So
God.
at the same time, cousin Nene is there at the house, and I guess I didn't realize that he was even gone, just because there was a lot going on. And my mom goes upstairs to get something for me, and she comes back down, and she's like, yeah, Nathan just scared the shit out of me. And I was like, is he here? Like, where the fuck is he? Apparently, cousin Nene was up in the room that I was sleeping in. There was a couch in the room, because it was an Airbnb. It was a big room. And apparently he made himself into my room, and like, not like in a weird way, but like he passed out on the couch because he really wanted to sleep. And he was like, where can I go take a nap?
Yeah.
So he went there, but didn't tell anybody. And he's in there with all the lights off, so it's pitch black. And so, excuse me, my mom went into the room to do whatever I asked her to grab or something. And she went to grab it off the couch, and she grabbed cousin Nene. And he just scared the shit. Like, he was like, oh!
Yeah, what are you
And
doing?
scared the shit. Oh my gosh.
Well,
I'm like, this night was so eventful.
your friend's son.
Yeah.
I kept telling him to army crawl
Yeah.
to your room and jump up and spook him.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's like, he's probably
God.
like 10, maybe 8 or 10.
That's fun.
Yeah, he's a cool little guy. But I got fucked up that night. Yeah, I was like, man, this is
I was popping
such-
leaves for Tim.
yeah. Yeah. So he had Tim on the dance floor. It's probably okay, this is off topic, but yeah, that was that definitely was an embarrassing moment for me at first. So I was like, seriously? Like, this is what we're doing right now? But
But it's also funny because it's like, seriously, this is what we're doing, and this is like kind of partially my profession. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like you're like,
Like,
I know the standard, and this is well below it.
yeah, I was like, way to represent as healthcare workers, man. Got your
Which is-
whole ass out.
He's making $11 an hour.
Yeah, and
God.
not even that with
It's
Tim. Not even
funny
that with Tim.
because
it sucks.
like I knew someone at Starbucks that like had that as a second job, and at Starbucks he kind of always like, I mean, he presented himself just barely like better than that. Like I don't know, like his clothes never fit, and like his shirt was like
Sloppy.
he wore like graphic tees, but he turned them inside out so they'd be like dress code. yeah. And just yeah, it's always kind of.
That's like when I'm wearing my Jamaica shirt and we get unexpected company, I just turn it inside out.
Yeah.
It's a tie-dye shirt, I swear.
Yeah. It's crazy, but it's but it's a memory, so I'll take it. It was no harm, no foul.
That as
I
plenty
got a
of.
lot of memories that are like really funny after the fact. Yeah. So it seems like one of those.
Yeah. Oh, and it was funny in real time.
Okay, that's
at first it was mortifying, and then once he got him upstairs, we're all like,
"Bah!"
I had dipped into the tequila already, so I was feeling good. It's fine.
You dipped into the tequila because you saw that one Homer Simpson strand of hair hanging out of his ass, just curling.
If I would have looked hard enough, I probably would have.
Yeah.
But I was more like,
moving on.
Well, moving on. We are an hour and 20. Do we want to talk about what we've been doing, or do we want to wrap it up for games or movies or TV shows?
oh, so your rec corner.
We can go through pretty quick. Yeah.
Pixel, you know which game.
So games, Power World. Been playing a whole bunch. I mean,
You been playing Pokemon?
I've been playing Pokemon.
You red, blue, or yellow?
It doesn't tell me how much I've played. I'm sorry, I would tell you, but
Steam shows how much you play the games.
No.
I haven't played much. No. It's on Steam. I haven't bought the game yet.
Oh, what? Where did you get the game?
On Game Pass.
Oh, they have it on PC?
Yeah,
Game Pass
PC,
on
Game
PC?
Pass. Yeah.
Okay, so Game Pass PC, can you play with Game Pass on Xbox, or can you play with Steam people? Yeah, all right, I'll Google
I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of hours into that. Phenomenal game. If you haven't played it, give it a shot. Even if you don't like that vibe, I would say give it a shot. It's kind of funny in some ways. It's like making fun of Pokemon, and I think that's like their safety net when it comes to like lawsuits and whatnot. Because there's like quite a bit of like parody to it. It almost seems like what happened was that they were making a parody Pokemon game, and then about 30% in, they were like, "Wow, this is getting a lot of traction. Let's just make it a real game."
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's what it kind of feels like. And I don't know if that's like the story behind it, but it seems like a lot of real features, but like the dialogue and certain characters and stuff just look ridiculous, and like their names, like the fact that their names are pals in the first place, like it just sounds funny, right? Like I don't know, it just doesn't sound serious.
What's the company that makes it? Like Pocket Pals?
I have no idea.
I think that's the company that makes it.
Yeah. I haven't really paid attention to like the opening credits or whatever.
So Panda says no Pal World for me, but it is free on Game Pass, by the way.
Nope. Okay, Panda, you do what you want.
You do you, boo boo.
But then the TV show I've been watching recently is Vinland.
Vinland.
And it's like a Viking anime, and it's really good. I've been watching it on my layovers.
Is it Vinland Saga?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
And yeah, it's really cool. Like to get like a Eastern approach on like Viking legends and stuff. So it's like the Viking invasions of England and stuff. But it's like really cool. Like good animation, good storytelling, a lot of episodes.
I think I seen the first episode, which I thought was really cool, and the animation was amazing. I don't know where I fell off.
The thing is I watched the first episode like a while ago, and I kind of fell off on it, right? But yeah, I don't know, it gets better, and then it has a lot of like revenge arcs, I guess, like multiple. Okay. And I don't know, I think everyone likes a good revenge arc, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely try that.
Yeah.
So did they only have 2 seasons, two and done?
I haven't finished the second season, so I don't know if it ends on like a cliffhanger. It feels like it won't be finished because Vinland is supposedly like this mythical land to the west, which ends up, I mean, historically we know it's America. Like, you know, the Vikings made it to America. you know, in like 1080 or something like that. We have like a settlement in like Newfoundland or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, they call it Vinland, and the whole story is about them going to Vinland or whatever. So we haven't even reached that, and I'm like halfway through season 2. So I doubt. Yeah.
So it does say that the original run was July 7th, 2019, my birthday, to June 30th, 2023. So it does sound like it's over.
Oh, okay. Is it over? Okay.
I hate to give you the bad news.
2023 just ended? Like, what do you mean?
It just, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not a Vinland aficionado.
All right.
Connoisseur. Angel, what have you been watching? You been watching anything, playing anything?
Oh man,
Pal World. You've been playing Pal World as well.
I've been playing a lot of it, and I can say that game is extremely worth it. And like initially when I first heard it, it was from
it's worth the $0.
Dude, it is actually it's worth the money. Once they actually get the
I would say it's worth 30, yeah.
Oh yeah. Easily. Even in beta form right now, it's worth the 30 easily. And like, you know, the amount of things you can do in there, you can create saddles to ride some of these beasts that you capture. You can you can swim in water with these beasts, and they actually have some fairly mythical beasts that make the game entirely harder because of the terrain that they're in or whatever land. The further north or west or east you go, the stronger they get. They do have their own version of a gym, but it's not an actual gym. So it's a tower.
My question is, can you capture the humans in that game?
Yes.
I tried.
Wait, you can.
You can?
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah, conflicting answers there.
All right.
I'm done. And also, like, every time somebody tries to sell me this game, which is a kind of fucked up point, they say, hey, you can have slaves. I'm like, what the fuck?
They're workers.
All right.
But that, and I got myself back in, you're going to kill me for this one, but I got myself back into Warzone again.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
The baby boy bride with the cute cheeks, you babe. Oh, my God.
Yeah. I mean, I re-downloaded it just to kind of test it out again, and it's a lot worse than what I initially remember. But that's only yeah, and that's only because now they merged Warzone 2 with Modern Warfare 3's Warzone, so now they upped it, but the gameplay it feels shitty. It feels worse than it did.
It's still better than Warzone 2's launch.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. It's not great, but it's still better than Warzone 2.
Yeah.
Warzone 2 was just terrible. Yeah.
Warzone just ran like ass.
Yeah.
But it's all right. That's mainly what I've been playing.
So, DogOwner, what have you been up to this week? Like, what games or movies have you been playing? Or what TV shows?
I'm gonna recommend the one thing you didn't mention was podcasts.
Yes.
So a podcast that I've been listening to quite a bit is called This Is Actually Happening.
Okay.
So I've been looking down at it because every episode is different. It's somebody who is telling their real life experience on like some really fucking weird shit. So it's like the most recent one is like, what if you were expected to do no harm? I haven't listened to that one yet, but I listened to quite a few, and like, what if you were poisoned? What if you swallowed 48 bags of cocaine?
Oh.
What if you rescued everyone to save yourself? It's stuff that like the title can be kind of shocking. I'm like, what are they even talking about? But it's real life stories, and it's the people telling their own story, which is always my favorite. I like last week I had suggested my favorite murder, which is two women telling other people's stories, but podcasts like this one where you actually hear the people's voices telling their own stuff, and it just brings a different element to it because you can just hear the truth in their voice and their real life experience, and it's really fun to listen to. And they go totally left field with some of them. Some of them are really chill. A movie that I watched recently, I think it was 31. It's a Rob Zombie movie. Which it always hits. He's a maker of House of a Thousand Corpses, The Three from Hell.
I know what you're talking
any
about.
Rob Zombie movie, dude. Like
he made the Howard Stern intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragula, the song Dragula.
He also
Rob Zombie does it all.
He also does that the Halloween remake, the first one. He also did that one.
Yeah, his movies are really good. So if you want to watch some fucked up shit, watch a Rob Zombie movie. But to me, they're always good. And the really pretty skinny blonde on all the movies, that's his wife, and he's in the movies all the time too. So yeah, I watched 31, which I don't know how that had flown under my radar. I'd never seen it, and I was on Amazon Prime.
I remember you watching it. What the?
Yeah.
You watching?
Well, the thing is, Keo sometimes will fall asleep early, and I'm like, oh, this is my chance, like, to watch like the really fucked up movies that I know he won't enjoy, but I want to watch. So I'll start watching them, but then he'll wake up, and he's like, what are you watching?
What are you doing?
You're like, what are you doing? But then you'll usually kind of get into them.
Yeah, I do. But me this week playing Fortnite. Fortnite had a really disappointing update where they nerfed sprinting.
Yeah.
The shield barely got a nerf. Not super happy with Fortnite, but I think with all the sponsorships we had, it's just been it's nice playing different games.
Yeah,
and I think this is that point in time where I'm just like, all right, well, that's what we can do. And I think probably next couple days we'll try some Pal World.
Ooh.
But yeah, I'm excited for crossplay to happen with it.
Yeah.
Other than that, we've been watching a lot of Ted, and now I feel like I have to
okay, see, y'all recommended that. What was it on?
It's on
Peacock.
Peacock. Okay.
Good
and Pirate
movie.
Bay.
It's on Peacock.
Pirate Bay!
Yeah.
So the show Ted and the first Ted movie are both on Peacock.
Okay.
But then Ted 2, Keo, we watched it
Hulu.
last night.
It's on Hulu.
Was it Hulu?
Yeah.
But I heard
Okay.
Ted 2 was like really disappointing.
I
not as
only
good.
got like
Yeah.
20-30 minutes.
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah.
It's not as good as the first
But I've heard
movie.
the TV show is good from y'all and some other people, and I know the movie's great. I watched it.
Don't even watch the TV show first.
Yeah,
That's
I think
why.
I'm gonna watch Ted 2. Yeah.
It's so funny. The
Yeah,
show
it's
is
ridiculous.
fucking
And
awesome.
like the one thing I really like about the show is like it's snappy. It's like
Yeah,
they're doing
I think I
jokes
saw
like
a clip from it the other day, and I was like laughing pretty hard. So,
yeah, I really liked it. DogOwner has yet to watch the rest of it, but I really like the Ted show, and I now have I find when I'm streaming now, I'm like, get in the fucking car, and like it's not only that, but like a lot of my like I can't even give examples, but I feel like I've developed a Boston accent. I developed a Boston accent, and because like I watched the whole thing, and then DogOwner's like, yeah, I want to watch it, and she ends up falling asleep on watching the rest of it, and so it's real. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I'm excited for the game coming up, Detroit Lions, and also just Fortnite, Monopoly Go, Genshin. I'm surprised how much I like Genshin.
Oh
I got DogOwner in Genshin.
Yeah.
I've just been playing the hell out of it. But other than that, I can't really think of anything too much. I have been reading a Power Rangers comic book called Mighty Morphin, where they get it's based off of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It is.
I was say it's right next to
It's
it.
Boom
based off
Comics.
of.
Is it? Wait, is it?
Oop.
That looks almost live action on the front though.
So-
Open it
No,
up.
it-
Oh no!
it's
It's really good
Yeah.
artwork.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
So they got a lot of great artists, and I know Amy Jo Johnson, who played Kimberly, the Pink Ranger in the original, she actually have made a few comics with
They're
the
making
same
a new
comic.
series.
Dude,
Yeah.
It's not out
sick.
yet.
That's super cool.
So I've been reading that, and the cool thing is, it's like after like season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, when the original 3 Rangers left, they got a new 3, but all of a sudden there's a new Green Ranger, which
Yeah.
didn't happen on the show,
Yeah.
other than when Tommy went back in time and gave his power coin to his evil clone. But they have a new Green Ranger, and they're trying to figure out. It's really cool, and the monsters in it is like the monster designs are better than the show. Like the show monster designs were kind of cheesy, but you looking at this one, it's like, oh shit, they're actually gonna fuck up some shit if they don't take care of them.
I
So
feel
it's-
like I feel like you have the knowledge of this and like Ninja Turtles to the level where you could like teach a college class on it.
That's a
you were
correct
just like,
assessment.
you were like, and that's never happened except when the Green Ranger went back in time and gave a soul coin to. I don't know.
And it's
That and Dragon Ball.
yeah,
Dragon Ball too. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think
Yeah.
you'd be like, hello, my name's Professor Kyrox, and this is. I don't know.
I do want the paperback of Power Rangers Cross Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 2.
That
I
would
do
be
want
cool.
that.
Power
But,
Rangers crossed with. Oh, right.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
talked
It was-
about that
Which
before.
it did happen in one
Yeah,
episode of Power Rangers in
you told me that.
Space.
Yeah.
But
With,
they used
the
the,
new-
it was the mutant whatever that used to be on Fox Kids. It was like
Next Generation.
Next
or something
Generation.
like that.
They had a
Yeah.
fifth turtle. I remember.
Na
that.
na 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 Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that one. So I've been reading that, just kind of poking around.
That's
other than
cool,
that.
man. That's really cool.
Yeah, reading, playing Genshin, and playing a lot of Genshin. I got DogOwner hooked to the point where she's playing off stream now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She'll play off stream, but then she's like, "Wait, I got this and this and this. I got to do this."
Adult things.
Yeah.
I was playing and then I was like, fuck, I have to do my taxes. So I got it.
Oh
No,
man.
it's a really good time. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I've been enjoying Genshin. Which, hey, did you download Genshin from scratch, or did you like?
No,
Was it a previous download?
So initially, when I clicked the link, it wouldn't go through. Which, by the way, guys, if you don't click this damn Monopoly link, you're gonna make him sad. But
I'm gonna lose my home.
Everybody out.
but
Lose your
I
home.
clicked the link, but for whatever reason on my phone, it will go to the screen that's like, okay, we're gonna redirect you to the actual download screen. But it would get stuck on the redirecting screen, and after like a couple minutes, it basically just says, "Oh, we can't bring you to this screen." So I had to just went and download it from the actual, the Google Play Store, which was
Which doesn't work. That's why you didn't count.
Yeah, I know, that's all right, but we're friends on there now. I think. I know I got Sandflow on there. I have to add you and DogOwner.
Sanfram.
So yeah, I'll be definitely playing more Genshin coming up soon. Yeah, but that's basically my week.
All right.
Woo.
I think we've successfully completed a podcast today. I don't know about
I think
y'all,
so.
but I'm pretty proud of it.
I think so.
Other than Angel itching his butt from occasion to occasion.
Oh, I love it.
Booty itch.
I gotta
Angel
scratch
does a
the.
booty itch.
I gotta scratch that sweaty spot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. And you gonna sniff it
Get a goop
afterwards?
Oh,
Yes.
It's sliding out of here.
All right, guys, chat. Do you typically rate out on this type of situation?
Nah, we don't.
Should we or not?
No, I don't
Nah.
think so.
It-
What about welcome? Welcome.
No.
Nah.
All right. Nah.
Yeah.
Guys, if you miss any portion of this, catch it on YouTube on Angel of Crack Gaming YouTube. I can pull it up momentarily. I'll get that link to you. But thank you so much for joining us today for episode 2 of The Disorderly. Who's the next host for next week?
Oh, DogOwner. She's got a doozy with the next episode.
Which one is it?
Oh, your favorite one, if I'm not mistaken, DogOwner. I think this is that last meal.
Ooh.
okay.
Hell yeah.
Shit's gonna get morbid next week.
Y'all.
All right, make sure you're here for that. Make
I
sure
want details, boys.
Oh, fuck.
Beats. All right, so we got that scheduled for next week. Make sure to check out Angel's YouTube channel. Follow him. Follow Kyrox7 on Twitch and all that stuff. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Once again, another amazing week. Great turnout. Can't say that I'm disappointed at all. And thank you to my host, Pixel, DogOwner, and Angel. Really had a good one. And I think that's going to be it. Do we have like a thing that we say after the end of the episode? Like,
Make sure you follow everybody. Follow Keo, follow
oh,
me.
it can't
Give
be
love
skinny.
to these two here, DogOwner and Pixel, because we wouldn't be able to do this without everybody here. And don't forget, get in the fucking car.
Get in the fucking car.
All right, guys. Peace.
All right.
Bye.
Peace
Bye,
out.
guys.